Hi, it's Cameron here from MotorServ UK in Solihull. I just wanted to do a quick video for you today just on this absolutely awesome Mercedes AMG GT4. We've been actually loaning this car by Mercedes-Benz UK for the weekend, so we're lucky enough to have this car till Monday. So we just wanted to do a quick video and just show you around the car really. These are basically start about £130,000. And this particular car is very well spec, so it's actually coming at 170,000, so it's a lot of money. Look at the air intakes on the front there for the massive braking system the car's got. So obviously it's running a 63 AMG engine, which is a twin turbo. So it's a V8 bi-turbo 4-matic plus, so it's 4-wheel drive system, which you actually need to just keep the power down because it's pumping out 630 brake horsepower 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, so it's very, very fast. Quad exhaust system on the back, and that spoiler goes up and down with speed, or you can have it up manually, which we've got here. Just pop the boot for you. Obviously electric, split fold seats. Not like you're ever going to lug anything in this car, but you know, you never know. I'll just fire it up so you can all hear it. So this is from the flagship AMG range that Mercedes launched a couple of years ago. So you've got the coupe, you've got the convertible, and they've just launched this, which is the 4-door version. So if you've got kids like I have, you can get the kids in the back as well, so they can be part of the fun, which is great. And a proper, this is a 5-seater, so the proper seats with 5-point seat belts and everything. But it's just, with Mercedes, obviously, the quality is usually very good, but with this range, it is absolutely fantastic. So this car's optioned up to the hilt, so it's got absolutely everything. So Birmingham sound system, air cooled seats, heated seats, memory seats, massaging seats, dynamic seats. It's just got a lot. Very comfortable, very, very sporty. And if you look at all the little items here, so you got the AMG logoed gear knob, and here are all the drive functions, so you can put the spoiler up and down, you can open up the exhaust. So I don't know if you can hear it, but this is normal. Now if I open up the exhaust, it's a bit deeper, it's a bit louder, which is fantastic. And then you got all your, obviously, suspension, gearbox settings, traction control settings, but I wouldn't advise turning that off because well, not unless you're on a track, otherwise you can lose the back end quite quickly. But the steering wheel is basically modelled on the F1 steering wheel, so you've got these switches where you can change the settings. So that's now in Sport Plus, which changes everything to, you can hear the little crackle on the exhaust there, so you can just change all the settings back to comfort, and it tells you on the dashboard here. Screens are absolutely fantastic, so you've got twin very high quality HD screens. And then on the car itself, you've got this is a park assist. So if you just put it into reverse, I can show you it's got HD cameras all around. So you got the surround cam there as well. Again, very, very high quality. Just all the fixtures and fittings are absolutely fantastic. So really lovely interior, everything's just solid to the touch, actual carbon fibre finish on all the bits, not like the cheap cappings that you normally get. And then on this, this is on the screen itself, it's like touch screen. This is like a mouse pad thing, so you can just change all the settings on this. But I'll just show you the screen quickly because the settings on this are So seat function here. So you got your driver and passenger, massage, dynamic, lumbar, side bolsters, seat heating balance. It's just absolutely ridiculous. You can change absolutely everything on the car. And then climate control. This car's actually got the basically perfume pack in the car. So you've got air freshener and ionisation in the vehicle as well. So you can turn that on, turn it off. It changes and it gives you a very nice smell coming from the car all the time, which is fantastic. And then here you got when you take it on a track, so there's a warning for use on racetracks only, which is pretty cool. It takes a while to load up, but you can put the settings for the car, so you can put it in drag race, quarter mile, braking, acceleration, all the stats will come up. So just choose braking. So you can, when you brake, you can do all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty impressive. And got all the creature comfort. So this is a real GT car, so you've got absolutely everything on here. So DAB radio, it's actually got Apple CarPlay as well, so it connects up to your Apple phone for all your music and stuff. So it's basically an absolute monster of a machine, but it's like S-Class limo features. So it's got everything that you'd expect and more. Sound system is absolutely fantastic. Air cool seats. Sport, just everything sporty. Just the feel and the ride of it is amazing. It's probably one of the best cars I've ever driven, so it's been absolutely awesome. We'll just take you for a quick spin. Let's get my belt on that. So at the moment the car is showing 11 miles per gallon, so it's not doing too well on the oil juice, but it's probably because obviously you've been driving locally and been testing it out a little bit, so that's why. So just make sure we've got the exhaust on. We've got a spoiler up as well. It's got absolutely everything, so heads up display while you're driving along, lane assist. Considering its performance, the suspension setting's actually very decent, so it's still quite comfortable to drive. Steering's quite heavy because obviously it's got absolutely massive wheels, but you do get used to that pretty quickly. But there's so many buttons on the steering wheel it gets quite complicated because it's got literally everything. So speed limiter, cruise control, and it's dynamic cruise control, so it slows the car down when you come close to an object. So really good feature, especially on the motorway. Because it came up the motorway this morning and it was one of the best systems I've driven, so it held the car really well. But just having the four-wheel drive, because normally in the rear-wheel drive cars, so the M5s, the E63, the S63, they're all very, very tower happy. So this is really, really like planted, and it doesn't feel as dangerous to drive, you could say, especially in the wet and the icy conditions. But we're just going on the normal road, so we just stick to the speed limits and things. It's quite hard in this car. We'll only take for a short spin. But the feel of it and everything, it's got everything's operated, so all the parts, all the steering wheel, the leather, it's all upgraded. So it's very similar to like the Maybach features and fittings. So it's all top drawer. This holds the speed so well that you don't even notice getting up to, like, because the 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, but you get there that quickly. Really puts you in the back of your seat. But the AMG cars, they're absolutely fantastic because they're very, very comfortable. So if you do just want to drive like Miss Daisy, if you can't be bothered, you just want to leisurely drive, the car's very forgiving, it's very, very quiet. So you can keep it low, it's not like yobbish, so you're not driving around with a massive exhaust system belching out loads of sound. So they are very good, but it's like a, what do they call it, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So it doesn't look all that, but when you do put your foot down a bit, it just wakes up and lets everyone know exactly what performance this car's got. So it's very understated. It's a real all-rounder, so it's a luxury saloon. It's got all the features and benefits of, like the S-Class or like a luxury 7 Series or an A8, but it's just got the performance of, be it 911 off the market. The handling, the ride, absolutely awesome. The back window is quite small, so it's quite tricky to see through the back, but you've got quite big mirrors on the sides, and obviously you've got all the toys. So you've got like blind spot eliminator, you've got lane assist, which basically you can hold the car in a lane, press the button, and it'll basically guide you through the lanes, so you won't, you can kind of release the steering wheel a little bit. So no, it's awesome. And the MotorServ sound system is absolutely superb. It's got a sub in the back, and it's got I'm not sure how many speakers it's got, but it's got quite a lot, so it's very, very loud. It does the job. Just pull back in. So I'll just really easy to manoeuvre. They're so high quality that they really do replace your mirrors. I've hardly looked in my mirrors when I've been driving this because these cameras are just so good. So there you have it. That's the Mercedes AMG GT4. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tried to cover everything on the car, but it's got so many options that it's sometimes difficult to remember everything it's got, but it's pretty much fully loaded and you get everything in the package. So if you've got a good 130, 140k to spend on the car, you definitely want to have a look at. Thanks very much.